Hello and welcome to the Farmers Journal stand here at the National Ploughing Championships in Rathanooska, County Laois. Joining me are Clive and Howard Carter. They're the host family for this year's Ploughing Championships. It's day 3. I'm sure it's been a very hectic day for all of you. How have you found the past 3 days?
It's been absolutely incredible. Like, we've had the president, we've had various ministers, we've had the tea shop, down for food or for meetings and things. Like, it's been incredible, absolutely, to see this kind of thing going on our farm, you know.
Clive, how much work has gone into setting the actual site up itself?
It's been incredible, the amount of work that went in. The work started on the 1st of August and it was all the fencing went in and the plumbing and the electricity, that the groundwork basically that you don't really see today. So we really underestimated the amount of work that went in, because when you just see the tents and everything, you think that's it, but when you actually see what goes in from the very start, it's incredible the amount of work that goes into it.
How many people do you think have been involved in total, or would you have an idea of how many people put work in? I'd like to say around 1,000 were probably working on the site the day before it, maybe. That's a very rough estimate now, but that's what I think. And obviously you're farmers. Tell me about the farming enterprise that you work at.
Well, we've basically a tillage farm here with spring and winter crop rotations, and we do keep a small bit of beef. Like, we fatten just for winter. Yeah, and that's really
basically it. Yeah, the farm. But this year was a complete different farming experience for us. Like, this has been our harvest, if you know what I mean, really, because all our year's work led to this, really. So it's now sort of over. This is the closing day of our harvest.
And you're both young farmers. Is there any particular challenges that you think are facing people, when young farmers getting into tillage?
There is, yeah. There's as you know, the price this year of grain has gone down a lot compared to last year, and there's margins are minimal this year, and going forward it's hard to make an income out of it on a small basis.
Land fragmentation is a big issue, and the availability of land to young farmers is a big issue. So that'd be a concern going into the future, you know. Yeah.
And speaking of the future, would you ever say yes to hosting the Ploughing Championships again?
Well, we'll see. Yeah, we've all been very happy with this year's anyway. Like, this year's hardly even over, and people are questioning next year, but everyone's delighted with this year. So hopefully, yeah.
Finally, what would be your highlights of the ploughing experience? What have you seen that you've just been absolutely had your breath taken away by?
Well, for me, the automatic milking machine was just incredible. Like, to think that there's no man needed to milk his herd, you know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, same. That was a big highlight. But as well, the Husqvarna stand with the 2 poles, the climbing poles, and what the exhibition they had on was very, very interesting.
And thanks very much for joining us.